Alexis Tsipras, the new left-wing Greek Prime Minister, has announced his new government on Tuesday afternoon in Athens, and among the most important appointments are as follows. Yanis Varoufakis, an academic economist, has become finance minister, and next to him will sit Yanis Dragasakis, who will be deputy prime minister, but with the very important role of leading negotiations with Greece's international creditors. Mr. Dragasakis is the only minister with any previous real experience of government and is a former communist. I think the third most important appointment is that of Nikos Papas, one of Mr. Tsipras' close assistants, who is going to be his chief of staff. And that appointment indicates that Mr. Tsipras intends to run a very tight ship. He's reduced the number of ministries, and it seems clear he intends to maintain tight control of the direction that his government takes. It's likely that Greece's eurozone partners will be slightly concerned at the almost total absence of governmental experience in Mr. Tsipras' cabinet. There's only one minister who's ever served at this level before. The rest don't have experience either of running ministries or indeed of the kind of technical, complex negotiations that take place inside the eurozone. Mr. Tsipras and all those closest to him in this government have set their sights on a far-reaching reduction in the actual size of Greece's foreign debt. This is anathema to Greece and other European countries that believe that the terms of Greece's bailout should be adhered to by the new government. But it doesn't mean that there isn't some room for compromise. It's entirely possible, for example, that other Eurozone countries would agree to a certain period of time, maybe up to 5 years, in which Greece did not have to pay interest on the loans that it received under the bailout. Now that, from the point of view of the Germans and others, would seem quite a generous concession. From the point of view of the new Greek government, it wouldn't seem anything like enough. There is a certain amount of time pressure on both Greece and its partners because Greece faces a debt repayment of more than 4 billion euros in March, and it hasn't really got the money to pay that, let alone even bigger payments that come up in July and August. What remains uncertain is whether the Eurozone countries will also accept some relaxation of the very strict fiscal policy that they've demanded of Greece since 2010. That's to say, they have required Greece to run a substantial budget surplus after interest payments up to now. And if they stuck to that position, it would be very hard for Mr. Tsipras to meet his commitments on helping the poor and expanding the public sector and increasing wages that he won the election on. So that there's a lot there that separates Greece and its partners, and it's not clear how that will work out.